Hey everyone, welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new to the channel. Today we're talking about databases, data warehouses, and data lakes. Hold on a second. Hello?
Hey, buddy. How's it going? What are you doing right now?
I'm kind of busy recording a video about differences between database, data warehouse, and data lake.
Perfect. I always wanted to ask you some questions about that, like what is data lake? Does it have fish? I mean, it's a legit question.
Seriously?
Hey, I have a great idea. Let me be part of your video. I've seen your videos. You need some help. I'll bring some spice and your audience will thank me.
Okay, fine, but no interrupting. I'm trying to keep things professional.
Interrupting is my specialty. Just kidding. I'm not gonna interrupt a lot. I mean, I do need to ask some questions, right? Let's do this, baby. Come on.
All right, let's start with databases. When most people hear database, they're usually thinking of a relational database. It's great for storing structured transactional data in tables for applications that need immediate read-write access. Databases are built for OLTP, online transactional processing. For example, every time you buy something on Amazon, that transaction gets recorded in their database in real time.
So, database is like Amazon's diary. It writes down every little thing, like when I buy some socks or whatever item I buy, it just writes it down, right?
Exactly. And because databases store everything in detail, you can find specific transactions quickly.
But how's the data stored? Is it stored the same way as you would store it in an Excel sheet, for example? Or
Pretty close. Each table is like an Excel sheet. Rows are records, like individual purchases, and columns are properties, like product names or prices.
all right, but what if Amazon suddenly decides to track how long I stare at the items I purchased? Can the database handle that?
Good question. Databases are schema flexible, meaning you can add new columns or modify the structure, but major changes can get tricky and might require downtime.
So, if a database can store all the details and is flexible, why do we even need data warehouses or data lakes?
Because databases aren't designed to handle analyzing large volumes of historical or unstructured data. That's where warehouses and lakes come in. Ready to move on?
Okay, let's move on. What's next?
Next up is the data warehouse. It's also a type of database, but it's built for OLAP, online analytical processing. Think big picture analysis, not real-time transactions. A data warehouse aggregates data from multiple databases through ETL process, extract, transform, load. This process cleans, summarizes, and loads data into the warehouse for analysis.
So, are you saying like all my Amazon purchases get summarized and the warehouse just remembers what I bought throughout the year instead of just listing each item? Kind of gives me a summary.
Exactly. It's designed to handle large-scale queries without slowing down transactional systems like your database.
Okay, that makes sense. But can you send data back from the data warehouse back to the database? Or does it just stay in the warehouse forever?
Technically, you can send it back, but it's rare. Usually, warehouses are for analysis and the original transactions stay in the database.
Okay, I see. I got it. And can the warehouse do real time stuff too, or only databases can do that?
Not really. A data warehouse usually processes data in batches, so it's great for historical analysis, but it's not ideal for live updates.
Sounds like a one way street, huh? All right, hit me with the next one.
Finally, we've got the data lake. Think of it as a giant pool where you can store any type of data, structured, unstructured, or semi-structured, videos, images, documents, you name it. Pretty much any type of file can be uploaded here.
Wait, so it's like the junk drawer of data. Just stuff it all in there and don't worry about it. Any type of file, right?
Kind of, yeah. But it's incredibly useful for things like AI and machine learning because you can work with raw data directly.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What if I wanted to send some of that raw data to the data warehouse? Is that even possible?
Absolutely. Data lakes can feed data into data warehouses through an ETL or ELT process. You clean and transform the data as it moves.
So, a data lake isn't just a junk drawer, it's like a staging area for good stuff, right?
Exactly. But remember, raw data in a lake isn't always easy to work with. For reporting or analysis, you'll usually clean it and move it to a warehouse or database.
Gotcha. Yes. And I assume you can't use a data lake for live stuff like Amazon orders, right?
Correct. Lakes are for storage, not transactions.
Man, I think this is starting to make sense. Database for real time, warehouse for analysis, and lake for, well, everything else.
Exactly. Let's wrap this up. So there you have it. Databases for real-time transactions, data warehouses for large-scale analysis, and data lakes for storing everything under the sun. Each has its own strengths, and many companies use all three together.
Yeah, like Amazon database for my purchase addiction, warehouse to judge me for it, and a lake to keep my browsing history forever. Yay.
Pretty much. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.